I'm John.
I'm Jack.
I'm Greg.
I'm Joe.
We're Ocean Grove.
So you guys are now on tour, and you just released your EP, Another Place to Stay, last month. So how's the tour going? How's the response been? How's it to see fans come out and be able to sing along to the songs now?
The tour has been great. This is like one of our, well, it's definitely our first tour as an opener. We had just played a couple shows just as us before this, so it's been really interesting learning to open for someone and try to convince people who don't know who you are to like your music. So it's been fun. It's been a learning experience so far.
I feel like we're connecting pretty nicely with the audience at this point. It took us a couple of shows to figure out who He Is We's fans were. But once we kind of got our finger on the pulse of what kind of people they were, I think we've adapted to connect a little bit more. So it's been a good tour so far.
Good. And can you take us through what a typical day is like on tour for you guys?
Starts out with camel rides and then roller coasters.
Yeah, it's generally a P90X followed by an Insanity, and then a big like a power breakfast. Yeah,
Then we have tea.
It's like we do a Rocky style boxing scenario. There's a big workout morning, about 5 or 6 hours of cardio.
Two personal trainers.
Yeah,
no big deal.
And then a 24 egg white omelet. And
every single day.
Every day. Yeah, as a band, we consume somewhere around 60,000 calories, but we output about 65,000, so that's how we stay.
Yeah, we're actually losing weight on this tour.
It's amazing.
No, we pretty much get up depending on where we are. We have a couple hours of driving. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we do. We're in the van for a while, listen to music. Some guys sleep. Some dudes kind of rage and get the road rage going, like today. A little bit of complaining, a little bit of tweeting, a little bit of whining, and then we get to the venue. We do a load in. We don't get a sound check on this tour, which we're fine with. We don't need it. And then we spend some time outside, skateboard, get dinner, hang out, go to the park, whatever, see something in town. And then we have a show. Yeah, meet some people, hang with some fans, have the show, and then we hang out all night until like everybody goes home. Kind of hang out with everybody, watch the headliner to get it.
Then we get chicken wings after that.
Yep. Then we go get chicken wings.
Yeah. Then we get chicken wings.
That's why we work out every morning.
Great. So with the EP, is there any plans to release a single or maybe a music video from it?
There is.
We're kind of behind schedule here.
Yeah, we're about to put out a music video for a song on our first EP. Believe it or not, even though we just put out a new one. So that should be coming out actually next week. I think it's going to debut on MTV.com. And then we're talking about doing a video for a song called Away, which is on Another Place to Stay. So hopefully that'll be out.
That'll be out in about 6 months.
Yeah, that'll be out in time for our record, our full-length record. So yeah, we're
a cycle behind. That's
we're a cycle behind.
No big deal.
So how was the video to shoot?
We had a good
Hilarious.
We had our buddy Cole. It was just him, one camera. We just ran around LA all day and got as much footage as we could, and it's pretty ridiculous, but it's fun.
Yeah, Cole Wallace directed it. He's a super talented video director.
He's the man.
Been doing a lot of stuff in LA, so he hooked us up and made a really cool video for us.
Great. And I think you guys have a really fascinating backstory. Met one other, with the exception of Joe, who's temporary.
I'm
So
sorry,
Joe, let's
Ryan,
explain
but
Joe.
you-
Yes.
Sure.
Joe is filling in for Ryan Litzman, who's our keyboard player.
Close up.
Joe's filling in. Ryan just had a baby, so Ryan was unable to come on this
And
tour.
this is the baby.
Joe's doing a wonderful job.
Hello.
Joe's doing a wonderful job singing backgrounds and playing the keys. So
You
Joe's
play on
kind of
stage with
stands
us,
in
too?
for Ryan.
Yeah? You haven't noticed? You thought I was just
Since
in the
when?
backstage?
I thought you were just the driver.
Oh, yeah. The raging driver.
He's a great chauffeur, except that nothing ever goes his way on the road. He's very angry behind the wheel.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So then the three of you and Ryan met one another and are the backing band for one of the biggest bands around today.
Paul
And
McCartney.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Oh, no, they're wrong band, sorry.
we'll leave it in the air. Who knows what it is.
They're backing up John Lennon.
Well, then you formed your own band here from it. Can you give a quick recap of exactly how that decision came about?
Exactly. Oh, we can. Jack will do it for you.
We were in London, and me and Ryan were up pretty late, and just basically decided we're already band, so let's
let's just write some of our own tunes and see what happens. And we went and woke these two up, and they weren't happy about it. And we told them our idea.
We weren't happy about being woken up. We were happy about the band.
I didn't care either way at the time.
They were like,
I was like,
I
whatever,
wanted
you're
them to
drunk,
leave my hotel room immediately.
I'm tired.
Yeah. That's how it happened.
And then the next day we sat down at breakfast in the hotel lobby, and we just thought of band names, and we had like about 100 really, really bad ones, and then we had one kind of good one that was called Bulldozer. But then we found out like a year later that was already taken by an Italian speed metal band, so we lost that one. But they're awesome, so that's good.
Yeah, the lead singer
That's a
sings
win.
at a podium in Bulldozer.
That's pretty awesome.
He dominates.
he does dominate.
I might not want to compete with that.
Yeah, no way. No way. Can't compete.
Just let them do their thing.
It's unable to happen. You can't compete with it.
And I have to say, you have kind of a Hannah Montana lifestyle going on here with the best of both worlds. You played huge arenas with as a backing
Yes.
band.
Yeah, we
And
played
then-
with
I
the
consider
Jonas
it more.
Brothers.
It's more of a Superman lifestyle.
We played with the Jonas Brothers, and we backed them up, and we played huge arenas for a really long time, and it was totally awesome.
And then you
But
come and play.
we were in the back. We were in black, kind of not, they did a good job at shouting us out and letting us know, but it was their show. We were
Exactly.
backing them up, and now it's us.
Exactly. You get
So
to
it's a
play
little
intimate
different.
settings, and you're front stage. taking
Although Greg and I have
action.
been around for a long time, we played intimate settings with them back in the day too. So it's kind of funny. We're actually playing a lot of the same venues that we played. A lot of the same venues that we played 6 or 7 years ago with those guys. So
This is true.
So how is it now to come back to the intimate setting?
it's awesome. We're having a great time.
Yeah,
You get to connect and you get to hang out and like make a relationship, meet people.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And does the experience of being in an arena, does that affect your show now? Coming to a smaller place?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I just think we're like really comfortable with our instruments.
Yeah, there's
You
not a
just-
lot of nerves. No one's really nervous. I don't think.
Yeah. We're just happy to be here.
More show experience. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
That's because if you
Sean
mess
yells
up,
at me
you're
when I
walking
mess
to the
up.
next
Should
city.
be
He
nervous.
slaps me when I mess up. It's so sad.
You deserve it.
He thinks we frown.
Frowning.
Yeah, a lot of frowning.
A lot of frowning in this band. It's a lot of like.
We don't
"Good
say
morning."
anything. We just frown.
This is how we asked us about our typical day. It's actually like this. Good morning, Greg. How are you doing?
Awesome.
I wonder if Joe's gonna screw everything up again like he did yesterday.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a typical day for us. It's a lot like that. A lot of frowning.
Sounds about right. That's it.
lot
That's
of
really
frowning.
close. It's really close.
Well, so you guys aren't Bulldozer anymore. You're Ocean Grove.
Yes.
Well, Ocean
And
Grove.
which
What?
comes after? Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Were you ever officially Bulldozer?
No.
No.
Nothing was official.
Is anything ever really official?
That's true.
I don't have a ring on my finger. Anyway.
But the name comes from Ocean Grove, New Jersey.
It does.
So what's the best memory that you each have of your time spent in Ocean Grove? The
I know
city.
John's.
Mine's just every morning when we would go to Frank's Deli and eat the best breakfast known to man.
Frank's Deli is pretty
Every
cool
morning.
stuff.
That place is unreal. If you're ever in Asbury Park, go to Frank's Deli on Main Street and tell them that we sent you.
It's the best restaurant in America.
Yeah.
Not the world.
It's a 5-star. It should be a 3-star Michelin deal.
Yeah.
They have the best donut you'll ever eat, the best pork roll, egg, and cheese you'll ever eat. It's the best restaurant in America.
I would say, yeah, kind of the same thing. Just waking up in Ocean Grove and then riding our bikes to the studio down the boardwalk alongside the ocean, and then recording for 12 hours and not seeing any daylight. But it was awesome, and
That's good.
we loved it so much we decided to name our band after it.
Yeah, great time.
Yep.
So when was the moment that each of you knew you wanted to pursue music as more than just a hobby?
I would say like 5 minutes ago. So up until now, it's been a hobby, but I think tonight I'm taking it seriously.
Committed to the project.
Yeah.
I was,
Finally made the commitment.
It was when I had to decide where I was going to college. To answer your question in a real way. I was like 18 and I was either going to go study business or I was going to go study music. And it was like, well, what do? I really like playing music. I'm pretty good at it. Maybe I'll go study music. But I was also like, that kind of maybe will be a dead end. Who knows? But I went and decided to study music, and that was when I guess I started taking it seriously. Although I don't take much of anything very seriously.
Yeah, I think for me, when I got the Jones gig, I was getting paid to play music. So
So you buckled down.
So I was like, all right, it's so far so good. So we can for the long haul.
Yeah. Nice.
What about you, Joe?
Oh, me? Yeah, my dad always played the drums and everything, so I always sat at a piano or played the drums from when I was super little. But I'd say like grunge movement, Nirvana, when that all came along, I was like, this is it. This is what I have to do. This is amazing. That's it. That's my story.
Cool.
Cool. Grunge, yeah. Typical.
Nirvana.
So the story is about halfway through, maybe a little more. What's after this for you guys?
Well, we're gonna break up.
Yeah. Then we're gonna make up.
We're gonna break up. We're gonna restructure the look of the band. We're gonna come back.
It's gonna be just me.
We're
New
gonna come back
hairstyle.
as
I'm going solo.
We're gonna come back as a synth pop dance outfit fronted by Joe Siders.
In an animal costume.
No, we don't really know. There's definitely recording and writing.
Well, we do
Gonna
kind of
happen.
know. I mean, there's
And more touring. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a cabin. There's sort of like a weird 2-week break in the middle of this tour, so we're gonna go to a cabin in Kansas on the lake, and where we have like a little recording rig and some acoustic guitars. We're gonna write a bunch of new songs and hopefully put out something, a full length, very soon. So that's sort of the immediate one.
Yeah.
Cool.
And more touring for sure.
And our website is popculturemadness.com, so we're everything pop culture. And I was planning on asking you guys about anticipated summer blockbusters, but then I remembered the immense Daniel Craig love. that
There's
this
only
band
one
has.
movie coming out this summer, as far as I'm
I
concerned.
don't even know about anything other than that one.
Yeah.
We did see Super 8. It was cool.
Hey, wait,
Sorry, that was. Oh, sorry. No, I'm ruining this.
finish your.
Hey, new guy, zip
I'll
it.
just like, I'll just slide out of a shot.
Go back to frowning.
Is Daniel Craig in that movie? I
Hey,
don't
Joe
even
just
remember
ruined
that.
the whole interview.
Daniel Craig's in that movie.
We only went and saw it because
He's an
we heard
extra.
he went.
The whole interview.
He's an extra in
We
the
only
movie,
saw
he's in
Super
it.
8 because we had heard a rumor that Daniel Craig thought it was an okay film. So, really whatever DC does, we do. As it should be.
Well, Daniel Craig is, for people who may not know, not you four, of course, in Cowboys and Aliens. So, clearly you're excited.
Yes.
Are you,
Oh, yeah.
have you already bought tickets? Can you do that
We're
yet?
gonna try to go before it even comes out.
We're trying to do the midnight showing wherever
We're
we
gonna
will
sneak
be.
into the theater and steal the film.
Watch it at home.
Screening,
Just do our own private screening.
flick all
Do a
the
bunch of
film.
push-ups
We don't have a
before we go in.
projector, but we got the film. We'll figure it out.
We'll steal the projector.
Yeah, see what happens.
It's all gonna work out.
Any theories about it?
That it's
great.
just
It's gonna be
great.
awesome.
It's gonna be the second.
I'm
it's
going
gonna
to
be the fourth
enjoy it.
best movie ever made after the James Bond.
Daniel
Even
Craig's
though
gonna
it's
win
not
the
out.
Oscar for best actor ever.
Yeah, a lifetime achievement award for radical.
Lifetime achievement.
Best
Love it.
ever. Daniel Day-Lewis, eat your heart out. There you go.
What about him pairing up with Harrison Ford? How do you think of that?
Yeah,
I think
I feel bad for Harrison
he did
Ford.
Harrison Ford a favor.
Yeah, he's
I
helping.
feel bad
He's
for I
helping
feel
him.
bad for Mr. Ford having to stand next to DC. Just saying.
Alright, aside from Daniel Craig, is there any aspect of pop culture, be it music, TV show, what else is there, sports team, anything like that you guys can't get enough of or constantly keep shots on?
I'm a big baseball fan. Joe loves the Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins hockey.
We like the New York Football Giants as far as sports
I
go.
can't wait for the football season to hopefully start.
Pop culture, we're a little tired on it right now. I think that we're trying to be a breath of fresh air into the music world by playing real instruments and not wearing outfits and costumes. So, kind of what you see is what you get. We're a rock and roll band.
We like food shows.
We like food shows.
Shows
We're
we
big
do.
into Man
Travel
vs.
Channel.
Food.
Yeah, we're into that.
What's the How the States Got Their Shapes is a good show.
Yeah.
TLC.
Yeah, we're big like History Channel, TLC, Nat Geo type people. We're boring.
Geeky.
We're geeky. We're a little geeky.
Little geeky.
Yeah, there's not a lot of like
Yeah.
primetime television that we watch. I won't get into my hatred of the Jersey Shore.
Again.
I had a whole episode yesterday during an interview.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to talk about it today other than that.
We'll say positive.
Jack had to reprimand
Yes.
me after.
Positive.
There's a lot of frowning going on.
We frowned super hard yesterday.
Yeah,
after that one.
there's a lot of frowning.
Hard
a lot of
frowning.
that. He's like, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to get so upset. Anyway.
Alright, well, if another place to stay was the soundtrack for a film, what would that movie be like?
It'd be starring Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
It's
Obviously.
starring Daniel Craig, but it would probably be a deeply romantic, like moving Oscar-nominated drama. No, probably not. I don't know. What would it be?
It'd be
That's
a
a great
romantic
question.
comedy starring Daniel Craig.
be a romantic comedy starring Daniel Craig with a 2-hour action break in the middle.
Yeah, it's just him looking at himself in the mirror.
Where he has to like walk through basically Manhattan and kick everyone's ass. Every single person in his way for 2 hours, and then he meets up with his girlfriend in Central Park.
Who's the hottest chick
He's
ever.
still in his suit and he's barely sweating. He readjusts his tie and sits down, and they like have a chai tea latte together and go on the boat, and they make out, and then the movie's over. That's our movie.
Roll credits.
At one point, though,
Just
because
end
of
up-
saying goodbye,
yeah.
they go to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
They fly to Amsterdam, and the movie ends there.
And then the movie credits roll and away turns on.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. So that's the deal.
Yeah.
But like most of the movie, since there's only 5 songs on Another Place to Stay, most of the movie's just there's no music. And it's just Daniel Craig and the sound of fist on flesh. Lighting him up all day.
Lighten him
Yeah.
up.
All right.
Man, we're gonna come across like total weirdos. Anyway,
Alright,
that's it.
pretty
a
much
great
planned
question.
out. Alright, so to wrap things up a little bit. Alright, can you say the funniest thing that the person next to you, so John, I'll be Joe, has done so far on this?
So I'm gonna start.
Wait,
with
who am I?
Well, you're
I'm
going to
gonna
go
do
to
Greg.
John.
The funniest thing that Joe has done on this tour. What were we laughing about that one night in the car so late?
Oh no, I know what it is for you. It's the breakfast that morning when you asked me if I wanted to go to breakfast in the hotel room.
Oh man, the funniest thing that Joe did on this tour, Joe was like dead asleep, and he had just slept on a cot, and we had price lined these rooms, so we got smoking rooms, and they smelled terrible. And he slept on the cot under like a sheet right next to the air conditioner that he had on like atomic cold blast. And like, it just couldn't have been a more miserable sleeping scenario for Joe. Joe wakes up in the morning to go into the bathroom, and I wake up too, and I'm like, hey man, just so you know, free breakfast is until 10:30. And he looks at me, dead serious, and goes, actually, I'm good. And goes into the bathroom, and I was just kind of like, whoa. Like, sorry, I wanted to apologize. And then he came back out of the bathroom, like, fell onto the cot and fell immediately back to sleep. I reminded him later of him being like, yeah, no breakfast for me, thanks. And he was
Actually,
like, I don't
I'm good.
remember saying that at all. So
Yeah, I didn't
that's
remember.
Joe's moment.
That's mine.
So what about Greg, Joe?
Greg bought a horse mask. Where were we?
Spokane.
Spokane, and he named it Chaz. And we've been taking photos with it.
Not
and
enough,
it's
though. It's
yeah,
always
we
like,
gotta get back on
Miss
it.
Chaz photo opportunity.
But my favorite thing he's done with it so far, we took a photo of him just pumping gas with the Chaz mask on, just like standing
He
there.
really like
and
freaks people out. Like
the face looks so serious. It's amazing. These are my favorite Greg moments. There's multiple Chaz moments.
It's the funniest thing Jack did, Greg.
Oh man. Well, so we're touring on a budget now, so we're all sharing rooms, and Jack and I are usually roomies, and we have an inflatable bed, and then we kind of rotate who gets to sleep on the nice hotel bed. And I was getting ready to go to sleep, and then there was a hole in Jack's inflatable bed, so it was like sinking on him. And then we just got into bed. This is more romantic, but we just got into bed together.
So romantic.
And he was on top of the sheets, I was under the sheets, and then there was a pillow divider, and it
I
really
was like, no funny stuff.
yeah, no fun. And at one point, I do remember leaning over and just kind of kicking him by accident. But it
We
was all
both like scurried to the opposite side.
yeah, it was all good in the morning. We just watched Sports Center to reaffirm everything.
Yeah. You're like, what's up? Let's watch sports.
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 I can. I wish there were more high contact sports. What about me? What did I do this time? Everything I do is kind of
Everything. It's funny.
This interview
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
John,
The
watching
skateboard.
John
The
skateboard.
cups.
John talking about how he used
Oh,
to
yeah.
jump cones.
That's Jack's favorite.
So John just bought a skateboard, like at the beginning of this tour,
The cop.
and like every day he takes it out. He's rolling around on the skateboard. He's like, "Hey, bro, what's up? I'm a skater." and like, like whatever. It's cool. I think it's great. I'm actually kind of jealous. I wish I had a skateboard on tour as well. But he's like, he's like skating through this outdoor mall, and some like mall cops like, "Hey, dude, you can't do that in here." And he's like, "Oh my god!" Like, so the cops got me back then. They hate us skaters.
cops hate
He's
us.
like, they hate us.
They hate us.
They do, man. And here's a message.
I'm gonna buy him some like skater dye
Here's
stickers.
a message for you, Mr. Officer. Just because I ride a skateboard doesn't mean I'm a despicable human being. I happen to have a lot of respect for authority.
And the guy didn't yell at him.
And I'm
He was
using
just
it to
like,
go
"Hey,
from point A
can
to
you-
point B.
Can you please not skateboard in the mall?" And John was like, "Oh man."
It's green transportation.
Hey,
Mr.
skateboarding is not a crime.
Officer. Skateboarding is not a crime. Anyway,
It's true.
we're not Lady Gaga.
We are not Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Great, well Thanks so much for joining me today. Do you have a final message for your fans
That
and the
was it.
visitors of
We're not Lady
Yeah.
Gaga.
We're not Lady Gaga.
Super fun message. Have
our
fun
message.
with that.
Have a great summer.
Keep it real, guys. Eat your vitamins.
Be a real American.
Be a real American.
Don't eat 2 orders of mozzarella sticks.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Just get
Bad.
Split it with your friend. All
Yeah,
right.
split it up.
Order it for the table.
Goodbye.
Thank you.